Hi everyone. It's
Hello.
welcome to uh welcome back to the Three Little Words podcast. So today Nicole and I are going to be playing a preview build of Love Shore. It's a cyberpunk romance visual novel, I believe is how it was explained to me. And I gotta say, I'm excited.
Me too. I didn't look this up at all, and I also didn't watch the trailer for this, so I'm going in with zero idea as to what's going to happen.
Yep, basically same. So I mean, let's just jump right in.
Yee.
Art. Oh, so
Ooh.
important choice. Are we?
I mean, do we really need to ask?
Yeah. Looks really familiar. There's a certain. I can't figure out who she looks like. Alright, welcome to Love Shore. Love Shore is an interactive visual novel and dating sim with a unique storyline centered around all of its cast. Throughout the game, Love Shore will feature choices that can improve or be blocked by your stat levels, strength, intelligence, and courage. Monitor your stats on your phone using the Life S app. You will
Oh.
be notified. I have to assume that's in-game,
Oh.
right? Ah,
Y- yes?
okay.
Let me just look it up real quick.
How much a character likes you will also impact available choices in story progression. What's more, Love Shore has dating features, but will always indicate which choices lead to sexual encounters or romantic non-sexual. Following
Ooh.
choices are used. Oh, sorry. The following icons are used to indicate the nature of each relationship: romantic, sexual, and
Ooh.
platonic. Choices here will not impact the story or character approval. Play Love Shore how you want.
How I want. Me? Oh my god.
Love Shore is a mature game and will contain and reference the following topics: content warnings for sexual content, depictions of violence, body horror slash blood slash gore, references to fertility, infertility, and pregnancy, explicit language, substance, alcohol and drug abuse and usage, kidnapping, imprisonment, paralysis, character death, murder, suicide, past and present abuse, mental and physical, self-harm, reckless endangerment, weapons, and their usage. Except game. This
My
is
god.
this is me doing the content warning for fucking roses.
Oh my god, it's so true. But also, oh my god, sexual content.
Oh dear lord,
Oh.
never survive. I thought my life was over after my body was shipped back home.
What? I mean, if your body's being shipped back home.
Oh hey,
Oh, okay, so it is
it is, it
an
is.
in-game app.
Hey Farah, strength 3, courage 2, intelligence 1, root. All systems are running normally. Great job, Farah. Urgent notice: you are overdue for upgrade. Schedule an appointment now.
That's every time Toyota dealership calls me and they're like, "Hey,
Yeah,
do you
to be
need a new
honest.
car?"
Okay. My mind was organic, but my body wasn't. As humans, we're
Nice.
supposed to be tougher than this.
Oh my god, are we gonna kiss?
Skip frames detected 100% over the last 2 minutes, a few seconds ago. That's probably.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I was noticing the stream looked weird on my computer, so I'm bringing it up on my phone right now, actually, just to see if it was maybe just my computer.
Yeah, let's see.
No, I think it's the stream.
Dear. Nicole, if you want to keep an eye on the chat, I think that maybe me having Twitch up, your problem.
Okay.
Hey, message
Yeah.
Andrew and see.
Yeah, because I have Twitch up on my phone now, and it's looking a little choppy.
Skip frames. Okay. See. How the stream looks. Sorry about this, folks. I appreciate your patience.
Yes, thank you for
That's it.
bearing with us.
Has anyone said anything in the chat?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, I like hopped in and out of this like 5 times.
Odd.
So I didn't. Okay, yes, people are saying tad choppy.
Had choppy.
Yeah. Also, hello, friends.
Looked good a second ago. Went to grab food. I'll let you know in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Fair enough.
In the meantime, how's everyone's
Hang on.
summer? I'm going to assume that the body is fine. It's only the stream that's choppy. Hello. Oh yeah, how are we looking now? Oh, we look okay now. Like I'm just from what I see on my phone.
Sorry, I had to help my spouse with their bandages. They had top surgery on Friday.
How dare you?
Okay, skip frames detected 37%. I mean, it's better than 1. Normally, I don't have problems with drop frames. It's because
Technology.
Yeah, maybe because I'm streaming different than normal. Anyway, the good thing is when you're an S-human, you can rebuild. Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, alarm clock. Slap the snooze button before my heart rate spikes any further, staring at the ceiling. Just breathing. You want to be the voice of Farah?
Sure.
I also,
Easy. But
I gotta say, this shirt.
But oh, I'm just trying to read what it says.
It says,
Like
quickly,
quickly. Easy. Just relax, kid. You're home. You're home and you can move.
The early morning light seeps through the dusty blinds I'd pulled shut last night. The night I'd finally gotten home from my prison sentence.
Don't even think I have any food.
Hibernation for months on end on a cold concrete prison cell bench really doesn't do wonders for your joints. I heave myself out of bed and knuckle the tension out of my prosthetic knees, flexing the spring-loaded tendons as I go.
Well, shit.
Things aren't looking good. The tendons are way too tight, and I can feel the ball joints in my ankles grinding against the supports.
Yeah.
Looks like nobody had bothered to rotate or oil prosthetics while I was in hibernation.
Typical.
Farah? Farah, are you in there? Are we saying Farah or Farah?
Fair. Just think Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah.
Farrah.
I hobble up from my seat on the edge of the bed. The nerves twinge where my standard issue S-human legs end and prosthetics begin.
Ow, damn it. Coming.
Wait, what was that?
Halia?
Ooh.
Oh. Hi,
Girl next
Talia.
door, perhaps?
Ooh. I think the stream's looking choppy again.
Things are stuttering a bit.
I need a gotta go Kickley shirt. So good.
Think. Well, I mean, let's just keep going. Well, you know, at least 100% drop frames.
True.
Farah. Farah, fuck. What? Farah. Nope. Nope. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Hang on. I clicked a button because I couldn't click the advanced text button, and it skipped through a couple of lines. The show. What quality am I streaming to Nicole?
720, 30 frames per second.
That's probably not good.
Too many hotties on stream, internet can't deal. Ugh, it's so true. So true, Bestie.
I'm sending you 480p 15 frames a second. That makes sense. I'm streaming two things at once.
That'll do it.
Okay, so... Hey, I wish I could go back in dialogue. Okay, so Talia, my oldest and best friend from even before my enlistment. She's in her early 30s, but has the energy of a 20-year-old. I'm still not sure how she does it.
My brain doesn't feel scrambled. Sorry, my phone was dead, and they kinda just tossed me in a cab and set me on my way home.
Talia gives me a dry look and glances over my shoulder at the apartment, raising an eyebrow. Everything is still covered in at least about a year's worth of accumulated dust.
Yikes.
You could have at least left me a key so I could pick up the place.
No way, I wouldn't have asked you to.
She snorts, rolling her eyes. No, you could never ask for help. I do ask for help. I just can't remember when exactly. Why don't we go get some food instead? I'm glad she drops it for now, at least.
I kind of forgot what breakfast tastes like, to be honest. They really only fed us those gross nutrient 4 things, or nutrient IV things.
Well, let's get you reacquainted. She brushes my green bomber jacket, tossing it in my general direction. I can feel my shoulder groan as my automated reflexes snap to catch it, but at least I don't miss.
Oh my god, I should be wearing mine right now.
Ooh.
Do my Farah cosplay.
Also, I'm not getting any further notifications about drop frames, so hopefully that's fixed. A S-human that drops things wouldn't be very combat useful.
Hey, what did I just say about slow reaction time?
Consider this your own personal training set. As she finishes, she tosses a new pair of socks over her other shoulder, almost hitting me square in the face. I dodged just in time. You want to be Farah's narration too? Farah's narration?
I was just about to say, yeah. I could do that. Come on, I just woke up.
Oh, I can tell. Oh, let's go, babe.
Babe. We've never had a touchy-feely kind of relationship. Talia's more of an actions speak louder than words kind of person. I like that about her. We good?
Dropping frames again, still really choppy. Well, I mean, let's try to keep going. Do you want to try the same old place or do something different? What do we think, Nicole?
Ooh, well, let's see. I just woke up. I don't know if I'm down to try anything new right now. I'm kind of tired. Like, let's just stick to the same old.
Okay.
I mean, Gregory's is always good.
Oh, man. You'd think that you were in prison before it. You'd think that you were in prison before eating the same thing every time we go out.
Called comfort food. I suppose we can try something new.
Yes.
Love Shore by day is pleasant enough, if busy with people coming and going from work to play and back again. My apartment building was part of the developments that came on hard and fast as the city sprung up tall and imposing in the middle of the sand. That was only after the implementation of the 24-hour system, of course. More work meant more workers, which meant more modular housing. It's easy enough for a S-human alone to get a spot to herself with some saved-up military pension money. It does get lonely, though, being by myself. I'm snapped out of my drifting thoughts when Talia tugs my jacket sleeve.
Here it is. Sydney's.
Sure does smell like bread.
Pastry. The word you're looking for is fine pastry.
Hi, Lexi. The place is bustling with people picking up to-go orders and jostling to grab hot drinks.
Let me guess. Black coffee, no cream, no sugar.
That is actually how I take my coffee. Yes, please. Yep.
How butch of you.
Thanks. It's just good.
Sure.
The sensation of eating and drinking, even when I technically don't have to, is admittedly pretty nice. Talia is devouring a honey cake, people watching. I do kind of see your point about trying new things.
Not so bad once you get used to it, huh?
It's fine, I guess.
Oh, sorry, that's me. So what do you want to do?
The question is too big for me to wrap my head around, at least at the moment.
Hang on.
Nuh-uh, you first.
Well, first off, you missed a new program I'm heading up for my boss.
Letting Talia talk is much more familiar and comfortable than answering questions about myself, and so I goad her a bit. What could I possibly be missing?
Laura, please. It's basically a comprehensive medical survey. Figuring out how S-humans are integrating, especially after experiencing combat.
Can't imagine why you'd want to talk to me. I can feel sarcasm bleeding into my voice. As the first and only generation of S-humans grew up after the fertility crisis, it was theorized that because of their synthetic bodies and hardwiring, that they would be more resistant to mental illness, trauma, PTSD than regular humans were. Uncertainty about the theory didn't stop the military from picking up as many S-human adolescents as possible to form a durable task force that would be deployed into the worst combat zones.
You would be a good candidate.
Is it because I came back or because I'm not integrating well? Their theories got proven wrong pretty quick.
Both, honestly.
You've gotten more blunt than I remember.
Hey, I just know you wouldn't appreciate me sugarcoating it.
She smiles brightly at me.
Would you consider coming in sometime?
Talia, for you, anything.
Real.
I'm sure it can't be that bad. The idea of going through some kind of weird testing for the medical company Talia works for is a bit horrifying. But I can't exactly tell her that. Risking disappointing one of my only friends left in the city would not be a good idea. Can't wait.
Look, I want to check this phone here. Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh, an extra intelligence.
Yes. But also dumb bitch rights.
Look, Farah, I'm kind of worried about you. What happened in there?
I
Like,
don't... I feel like I can't grab hold of the shape of it. If I look at it too closely, it all comes flooding back, and it's like I'm still in that jail cell. She peers at me over her macchiato, perfectly plucked brows knit together.
it's okay if you can't look at it head on right now. I mean, Buck, he just got out yesterday.
I can't leave her hanging like this. Come on, Farah, you gotta tell her something. Well, for one thing, I was seated right across from Sam in the prison cell.
I'm sorry, what? Sam is in your weird neighbor, Sam? That weird Sam?
That Sam. I'm not really sure what to do about it.
Okay, but you know he still lives above you. I literally saw him coming out of the building a few days ago. He kinda looked like shit.
I wince.
Let's see.
Oh.
No.
I wince. I had hoped that he wouldn't still be living in my building. How long will it be before I run into him? Not exactly a conversation I look forward to having. Hey, so I stared into your eyes for about a year in solitary confinement, and maybe sorta could tell what you were thinking. We have some kind of weirdo bond now, and also, by the way, we're still neighbors? No thank you, that is all much too freaky. Look, I'm sorry for... this. I have to get my legs checked up. Thanks for breakfast.
Farah, wait. Don't apologize.
I'll text you later, okay? Maybe I'll see Weird Sam. By the time I leave the cafe, the afternoon is well in swing. There are still so many people on the street. I keep catching the eye of passersby I think I know, but nobody stops me. I don't stop anybody either. I wonder if Sam feels like a ghost too. Maybe. For a brief moment, I consider the odds of him replying if I message him. We exchanged numbers ages ago, after he got locked out of the apartment way back before either of us got in trouble with the law.
Wait 1 second, I'm going to check our bit rate here.
Yep. Nicole speaks for the himbos. It's true. Himbo rights. Oh, I do have a sticker that says himbo rights.
Nice.
It's on my like little power bank thing, but that's somewhere in my mess of an apartment.
Well, I know on my end it says the stream quality is still quote-unquote good.
I'm looking at the stream now, and there's a bit of a lag, but it looks good. Yeah.
Could be worse.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like the best idea. Instead of seeing his contact, I scroll through my messages. There are messages from my parents, friends, asking after me, people sending well wishes for when I get out of lockup. Something in me itches at the sight of the messages.
Are we ignoring them or checking them?
Ooh, let's check them. I'm nosy. Alright, what's waiting for me?
Farah, it's Dad. When are you coming home? Your mother wants to see you.
I was just about to say, I wonder if anyone sent us nudes, but then it was a text from our father, so...
Very much hope not.
Ooh, phew. I navigate away from the texts. They mean well, right? All this navel gazing distracts me long enough to reach the hospital. Okay. At the intake desk out front, a bored-looking receptionist taps away at a touch tablet. I can't really help but feel a faint glimmer of hope rise in my chest. I'd be stupid if I didn't check and see if Imani's here. Ooh, Imani.
Good.
Can't hurt, right?
What'd you say, hun?
Nothing. With the shadier underground businesses taking over the town at night, the injuries, accidents, and bodies tend to pile up at all hours of the day. The clinic is one of the biggest in Love Shore, and luckily for people like me, the staff usually features at least 1 or 2 S-human specialists on call for when we come in with any odd damage to our bodies. I'm actually looking for someone.
Name and position, please.
Dr. Imani Santero, S-human specialist clinician. The receptionist snaps her gum and fixes me with a look, eyebrow raised.
Oh, sweetie, she hasn't been here for about a month now.
A month? Is she on leave?
Beyond my pay grade, hun.
Let's intimidate her.
Get her ass.
Where's Imani? I start to see red. Imani's up and disappeared, and this woman doesn't give a shit.
Okay, I think our strength went up?
Nice. Let's punch her. I know I'm not a small woman. Leaning over the receptionist's desk, I stare her down. Look, I would really, really appreciate it if you dig deep. She swallows her gum. Anything you can tell me?
I'm not close with any of the doctors. They discourage this sort of thing. But when I last saw her, she wasn't looking good. Looking tired. Anemic, if I had to guess. I'm sure it's fine. She's probably just taking patients out of office or something. I can slide you in with someone else in the meantime. Any comorbidities?
I guess I'll see whoever's available. It's human-specific, with prosthetics training.
Take a seat. It's gonna be a while.
Great. Just what I want. More time to be alone with my thoughts. The waiting game is old hat to me at this point, and sitting in the clinic's lobby, I do my best not to run disaster scenarios where Imani, my old doctor, didn't run off to the opposite end of the country, or come down with some insane human-specific disease, or...
The visuals in this game are really good.
Yeah, also Farrah's hot. Farrah, please call me. My phone number is 23. Before I can catastrophize too much, they're calling me into a clinic room.
Oh, again. Oh, there we go.
The younger resident doctor makes quick work of adjusting the attention on my legs and resetting the joints.
Okay.
He checks
Sometimes
all
the
the
button
nerve...
doesn't actually work.
Oh, I probably have to give it a second or something. I don't know. He checks all the nerve connections and makes sure the rest of me hasn't atrophied completely. Much better. My body feels better, but some feeling in the pit of my stomach stays tense. Imani, gone. Maybe I shouldn't have been as attached to her as I am. But there had been something between us. She'd cared for me. Talked to me, and more importantly, actually listened to me when I was sent back here, to Love Shore. It had felt like the kernel of something more. It was enthralling to contemplate, and I had found myself thinking more and more about her. But that was before jail, and this is now, and now she's disappeared. Ah! Please, no picture. All of a sudden, a camera flash stops me dead in my tracks and I startle. Hey! What the hell? Before I can think to hold back, I kick up my eye scan. The slight heat from the micro lenses embedded in my synthetic eyes make them flash for a moment. And through the scan, I can see the person who took my photo giving a sparkling, mischievous grin. hair is so hot.
The eyeball's going.
Mhm.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Joe, but I'm sure you already know that by now.
You're right. The eye scan displays all information on Love Shore citizens deemed irrelevant by the remains of Life S. They tapped into the city infotexture in the beginning, and that contract hasn't lapsed yet. Nice to meet you too. Joe, right. Why the hell are you taking my picture?
Sorry, I didn't mean to spring this on you. But I can possibly ask you... But can I possibly ask you a few questions? I'm a journalist.
Do journalists usually jump people in public, or...
Sorry again, I just had to check if you were actually a S-human. A small shock usually is enough for y'all to give yourselves away.
I try not to bristle visibly. I'm supposed to be a trained specialist, and this person got to me in an instant. Not many people can actually do that.
I just need to ask you a few quick questions. Yeah, quick save.
Yes. She doesn't deserve my politeness because this bitch ambushed me. Buzz off.
Cool. Strength up.
Oh my god, we're gonna be a himbo.
Wow, got up on the wrong side of the bed, I guess.
They're looking me over almost appreciatively.
Not that you look it, but that's neither here nor there. Look, that's fine. Just let me... Hold on.
They fish around in their bag for a minute, and I can hear more than actually see the sheer quantity of stuff in there.
Got it. Here.
Just as I'm about to start edging away, they hand me a business card. Joe Pangan, freelance investigator. The card is sleek and glossy, with minimal information on it.
God, it's even got a watermark.
Just their name, their title, and a phone number.
I won't keep you, but give me a ring if you have some time.
Sure, I think. Without another word, they disappear off into the night. It was the way they like kind of faded. The way it was really funny. It's very like Homer Simpson into the bush.
They also took the music with them.
Oh, damn. It's all kind of weird, but it's been a weird day overall. I realize that I don't know what to do with myself next. Usually, that means it's time to relax. I make my way through the back streets downtown to Persephone's bar and nightclub. Oh boy. It's busier than I remembered. I can't quite remember why this in particular was the place that I went to relax before it all went down. The fight, that night in general, I know as humans are supposed to have a steel trap memory, but it's sort of a blur. We can get drunk, funnily enough. Synthetic bodies, human brains, remember? I make my way between tables, sliding between bodies jostling for drinks, chatting each other up, talking loudly. Excuse me, pardon me. I managed to make it to the bar itself without losing my shit. And thankfully, I know who's behind the bar. Oh, thank fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, hello. Why is everyone so hot?
Everyone's a dreamboat in this game.
I push aside a few early evening barflies to lean on the sleek bar top. Neon ads reflect behind her, glowing through her strawberry blonde waves. Maya.
Farah. Oh my god, Farah.
She's as gorgeous as ever, not that she's changed at all since I got put away. AS human, like me, Maya had some side business with the underworld that she didn't like to talk about, at least not while she was at work. She's professional like that, cool and collected, good at playing her part in whatever gang ran the place. Not that I had really asked what part that was, exactly.
I had no idea when you were getting out.
She reaches a hand out across the bar to rest on my forearm.
I hate to say it, but you look like you need a drink.
I think I really need a drink.
I might be able to help you out with that. The usual?
Ooh. You know what? We tried a new breakfast place today. Let's try a new drink.
Ooh.
Let's go crazy.
Living adventurous.
At this point, I think I'll take anything you got.
That's fair. Let's just try. Let's not get too crazy with it. You look like you've had a day.
She pours me a good-sized rum and soda and gently slides it across the bar to me.
Could just hand it to you, but...
No, that'd be aesthetic. She looks inquisitive.
So... I saw your celly the other day.
I choke on the last gulp of my drink. You what? How did you know?
Sam, well, I guess you could call him a regular around here. We have mutual friends.
For fuck's sake, of course they do. Sam was released a few weeks before I was. Oddly enough, that part of my sentence had dragged on the longest of all.
He mentioned you all of once. I was surprised that he even admitted that he knows you, but I mentioned that we talk.
Yeah, well, it's not really his business to be mentioning me.
True, he's a snake, but an entertaining snake at least.
Even before our jail sentence, he seemed kinda shady, coming and going at odd hours, meeting random people outside the apartment building. I had barely considered that Maya might have known him through mutual friends. Whatever the hell that means. Takes all types, I suppose. It's not like we could do a lot of talking in hibernation. She chuckles warmly.
No, I suppose he wouldn't.
What else did I miss?
Happening around the city or about Maya?
Let's ask about Maya. I'm trying to smash. For instance, how have you been?
I mean, not much. The whole thing's been, I don't know, strange.
Strange how?
I feel like things are kicking into high gear.
She chews at her lip, looking troubled.
Sorry, I just know I'm going to have to be making some choices soon. You've got enough troubles without worrying about mine, too.
She seems to snap out of it for the moment, but I figure that pushing her while she's at work won't do either of us much good.
Courage up, I think?
I think. Oh god, we're still stupid though.
Well, we are in Moonshot Stupid 01 right now.
It's true. Played ourselves. Don't worry too hard. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I drain the rest of my drink as fast as seems courteous. Pushing the glass across the counter, I crack a grin. Thanks for that. I'll get you back. She waves a hand loosely and snagging the glass with the other.
Don't worry about it. On the house today.
As I turn to leave, her voice echoes out after me. She's shooting me a sly look through the crowd.
And Farah, welcome back to Love Shore.
As much as I hate to admit it, Maya makes Persephone's an attractive place to be. Hell yeah, she does.
Ow, ow.
But I can't stay there forever. On my way back home, my phone buzzes in my pocket.
Did the other one say narrative?
I don't think so. Also, yeah, it's really funny. It's like, oh, let's try something new, and it's like a rum and coke. That's a very good point.
Adventurous. All right, we got one from Maya, one from Talia. No new messages from. Okay, good.
Weird.
It was good seeing you, Farah. Hey, when are you actually gonna wait? When are you Fuck, I'm fucking dyslexic. Hey, when are you gonna actually hang out again? Miss you. Guess we will ignore that.
That's social interaction for... not right now. Kind of a mood.
Yeah.
I make my way through the lights of the neighborhood and enter my nearly dark apartment. The home voice comm by the door actually has a new message. I kind of thought I had exhausted all my contacts in my trip around town that day. Huh. Weird.
Farah, it's Amani. I know that you were just released, and I'm sorry to do this to you, but I need help. Desperately. I have some information about a project that might affect a lot of people in this. It's related to Love Shore's underworld, and I think you're the only one I can trust right now. Please, just call me back as soon as you get this.
My heart drops straight into the pit of my stomach. How could she have known I was looking for her? All of this is too coincidental. Imani's voice sounded truly, legitimately terrified. And what was that about a project?
It's about our car's extended warranty.
Involving the criminal underworld? There's no way that Imani's not in over her head, and if she's missing, I could be the only one who knows she's in deep, deep trouble. Well, fuck.
Who are we reaching out to? We got Sam, Talia, Maya, Joe, and Imani.
Okay.
Reaching out to Imani about Imani?
That's what I'm thinking. Let's see, because, like, Sam's a fucking weirdo, Talia's hot, Naya's hot. Joe...
Also a weirdo.
But also an investigator.
And also hot.
And also hot. Everyone's hot. Oh, Sam the weirdo's probably hot too. Ew.
I think Sam the weirdo is the other guy we could have chosen.
Yeah, he's fine.
So Joe it is?
Let's call Joe. I don't want to involve any of my friends in this shit. Not that I count Sam as a friend, exactly. There does happen to be someone I just met who seems to be pretty good at the whole deduction investigation thing.
I just figured out who she looks like. She looks like a character from questionable content, vaguely. Anyway.
At least, I hope they are. Also, that's really funny, where it's like, hey, we just met them, let's put them into danger.
Yeah.
I seriously don't have the kind of money that a decent private eye might make, so I've got to be strategic in how I ask for Joe's help.
Flatter them or be honest?
Ooh. Let me think. Well, we were a little rude to them earlier. So would they buy us being nice all of a sudden?
I think that they would see right through that.
Yeah. Especially because they're an investigator. So let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Honesty is the best policy.
Drink
hey,
up.
I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. Please come into Dangerous Underworld Intrigue with me, maybe. Joe seems pretty canny, and I don't want to start off bullshitting them. I open up a new message window and type out a text.
Hey, Joe.
Ooh, hello.
It's Farah from... Oh, sorry, that's you, duh.
Oh, that's fine. It's Farah from the hospital earlier. I know you wanted to ask me some questions, but I'm kind of in a bind and I need some help.
Oh? What's going on?
If you help me with this, I promise I'll answer your questions.
I can't promise full on to help you solve your problem. Whatever it is. But if you come over to the shop tomorrow afternoon, I'll hear you out and we can work something.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. This means a lot to me.
Hey. Don't thank me yet, I guess. Sending you over the location right now.
Sounds good. There's a really solid chance they're full of it. I drop my phone to the small ledge next to my bed and close my eyes, flopping blindly back against the pillows. I toe off my boots and hear them land on the floor with a light clunk. But to figure out what the hell Imani's up to, I guess that's a chance I have to take. My head's buzzing, but I manage to pass out, fast asleep with my clothes on.
Every day at 5 p.m.
A new day dawns, warm and inviting, the sun breaking in through the blinds in bits and pieces. Somehow, despite it all, I sleep in a bit longer than I mean to. I'm no less anxious about the whole situation with Imani, and now Joe's questions, than I was before. I rise and am pleasantly surprised to feel that my legs don't ache like they did yesterday. I'd sort of thought that it was Imani's skills in particular that were good at alleviating the pain that still persisted in my S-human body. Our parents had been sold the idea that S-humans could dull their pain receptors if they so choose. It had seemed like a dream come true to them, or at least to my parents.
Seems like it was kind of a scam. This whole S-human thing. Like, they don't worry, they won't deal with any mental trauma. They're just
You gotta say the line.
I gotta say, don't worry about it, dude. They can turn off their pain receptors. Trust me.
After all, who would want their child to feel pain? Me? Fuck them kids. What they didn't tell us was that the pain modifiers had a limit, a threshold of time and intensity. We were told that if they were left off for too long, it could dull other emotions too.
Sounds fake too, to be honest. I don't
Source,
trust anything.
just trust me, bro.
Yeah.
Other sensations would have to be sought out that were more extreme, more stimulating. That didn't stop me from holding a grudge about it, though. Especially in my military issue form, they only allowed us to toggle some of those pain receptors a minute, a minute amount. We were told that we needed to be aware, to be fully engaged in the world around us. It was a pleasant lie to make us seem closer to the rest of the recruits. After all, what kind of monster can just not feel anything? Despite all that, I thought that Imani was the only person who was able to treat that for me after my injury. I guess I was wrong. What else had I been wrong about with her? I shake myself out of my stupidly fraught reflections and check my phone. Nothing. I throw on my clothes for the day, feeling like an idiot. It's not like Imani would just suddenly call me up just to say, "Never mind, things are totally fine and dandy now, not to worry." Either way, it's clearly up to me to decide what to do.
We're gonna call her again, right?
Oh yeah. I should just try to call her again. This is stupid. I quickly redial and... nothing. The phone rings a few times and goes to Imani's answering machine. I don't know what the hell I expected. I sigh, stowing the phone in my jacket pocket.
Kinda interesting in the cyberpunk future that there are home answering machines.
Yeah, right? Also, Imani does sound hot based on vibes alone.
Oh, yeah.
You are so right. First, breakfast. Then, figure out what the fuck to do. Mood.
Yeah.
Me every day of my life.
And I don't eat breakfast.
Too real. I pick up some regular coffee and a sandwich and munch on the both of them. I make a solid effort to not think about Imani or Joe or anything else as I eat, but I can't help but check the time as I leave the cafe. They should be around the shop by now, right? I pull up the GPS and follow the directions Joe sent last night. As it happens, the shop isn't too far from the cafe.
Really convenient for the background artist.
Tucked in an unassuming shopfront, below a small awning, lies the glowy neon sign. Joe's Bicycle Service. Huh. I enter the store, the door opening with a jingle. The store is a chock-a-block with parts, gear, and racks of bikes, both traditional and electric. Hello?
Heard of e-boys, get ready for e-bikes. Well, look who it is.
Joe's leaned forward behind the counter, casually fiddling with some clump of inscrutable electronics. They shoot me a sunny grin and push aside their work.
You found the plates all right? Geez, you look like you haven't slept a wink, though.
They're probably right, but I can't admit that. Wow, that bad, huh?
Nah, beautiful. You've just got, like, 1,000-yard stare going. Although I know you've got a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I guess I do.
So, what's going on?
I sigh, and Joe leans in. Are you gonna kiss?
Huh?
Okay, so you know how yesterday you first saw me at the hospital?
Yeah, sure.
I was there trying to get a checkup from my usual doctor, a Dr. Imani Santero. She and I were friendly.
Oh ho ho, I've seen films like this before.
Joe knows what's up. It's not like... Shut up! Joe snickers.
I'm just giving you shit, come on.
Point being, I went there and she was gone.
What do you mean, gone?
I mean, like, disappeared. The people I talked to at the hospital said she went on vacation or something.
And I take you've considered the possibility that she's just on vacation?
Of course, I just don't think that she randomly decided to take a leave for no reason.
How do you know that she didn't?
They squint up at me, skeptical.
They squints up at me. I'm not trying to give shit to the game designers or anything, I'm really enjoying this. Is there something you're not telling me about this?
Let's just cut to the chase. Like, I don't want to bullshit Joe.
Yeah.
I can't leave Joe in the dark if I want them to help me. Well, there was a voice message. I pull up my phone and hit play on the message Imani's left me.
Rank 7, let's
And
go!
We're still dumb as hell! The first words of Imani's voice hit me again, hard.
Farah, it's Imani. I know that you were just released, and I'm sorry to do this to you, but I need help. Desperately.
Joe listens intently as the full message plays, brow furrowed, staring down at my phone. When it's done, there's a heavy beat of silence.
Huh. I really appreciate you being honest with me, Farah.
You're welcome, I guess.
You're right. I don't think Doc's gone on vacation.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that's bait.
Huh?
Everything about that voice message, it's designed to play on your sympathy.
Yeah, because she might actually be in trouble.
Sure. Could be. Or it could be that she's trying to get you doing whatever she wants for who knows what reason.
You don't know her, and that's dark as hell. They shrug.
Sure, and sure. But I'm of the mind that you have to investigate all possibilities. This is awkward, but I have to ask. How much have you guys actually hung out? Like, outside of a professional context?
Not much, really. They shoot me a dry look. Not really at all.
Right. So this woman, who you obviously have a huge crush on, just decides to message you when she's in trouble, totally out of the blue, out of all the people she knows.
As much as what they're saying feels awful, I can't deny the logic of it. My face must have visibly fallen because Joe's tone is a lot gentler when they speak again.
Look, I'm sorry if that sounds harsh.
No, you're probably right. I have to be honest with myself, and Joe seems to be nothing if not honest. They drop below the counter momentarily, and there's a sound of a switch being flipped.
Bear with me for a minute, okay?
With a series of mechanical whirring sounds, the displays flip over, the windows are shuttered, and the lights inside glow brightly against the new racks of cameras, alarms, and digital surveillance equipment. Is this your other storefront?
Yep, I'm in the information business, you could say.
I can see that. There must be dozens of distinct types of cameras, bugs, break-in tools, and semi-legal accoutrements stacked up in the hidden part of the shop. Joe stores the hunk of electronics they've been fiddling with next to one just like it below the glass countertop.
Look, cards on the table. I've been doing some investigating of my own into a string of S-human disappearances.
Holy shit.
It was what I was going to ask you about.
I didn't even know that there were S-humans going missing. Wait, you can't possibly think that Imani has something to do with it.
Well, when did she go on her little sabbatical?
They raised their eyebrows in a you-know-what-I'm-getting-at kind of way. The receptionist said she was last in about a week ago. What?
Timeline doesn't exactly line up, but we shouldn't rule it out until we get more info.
We? Joe appraises me, looking me over. What they're looking for, I couldn't possibly imagine.
Yeah. We. For your assistance on my investigation, I'll consider waiving my fee of yours. Wait, waiving my fee for yours. Okay.
It's not a bad deal. I don't want to dwell on the possibility, but if Imani does turn out to be involved, somehow, at least I'll have someone by my side. Wait, why me? I don't have any investigative experience.
The phrase is brains and brawn, not brains or brawn. According to our stats, it seems to be very brains or brawn.
Well, they're the brains, we're the brawn.
Yeah.
So you need the brawn part, if that's what you're implying. Joe winks at me, patting my arm.
Bingo.
They emerge from behind the counter and adjust a few of the displays.
So, you want to run some errands with me first?
Errands?
Just the regular gay thing of two gay people going to the supermarket.
It's so true.
Not just any errands.
They flick off the open sign in the window and turn off the shop lights. Are we gonna kiss? For a moment, we're left in total blackness. That is, until Joe opens the door and we're outside in the early evening streets. I didn't realize so much time has passed.
I've got some client complaints to follow up on.
Client complaints? You're seriously not having me do your grunt work for you.
What do you think this is? I'm nothing but professional.
I can't help but laugh at that.
Follow me.
We make our way down to a more pricey area of town towards an expensive-looking building.
Now, I'm very good at my job, but apparently some surveillance units I've sold to people have been glitching badly. We need to figure out why.
Thrilling. You sure you need me to come run errands with you? They roll their eyes and jab me in my side with an elbow.
You laugh, but this is an investigation at its finest. My units aren't hardwired in such a way that they could recreate these kinds of glitches. And the ones I checked out had nothing wrong with them, mechanically.
So it's just not normal?
Of course it's not. Something or someone is causing these meltdowns. I need to figure out what's exactly been going on around these glitches.
And how long exactly has this been a thorn in your side? They fix me with a dry look and pout, just a little. It is admittedly very cute.
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah, it is.
I can tell when I'm being made fun of, and it's not nice.
Sorry. They heave a sigh.
A while. Not that long. My point is, we need to investigate and figure out if there's something suspicious going on.
Related to the disappearances? You did say disappearances, right?
Very much related. I do have a hunch about it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fine, fine. Joe grins at me, speeding up, and I actually try to keep up with... Thought they were they, them pronouns? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
say
that would
them.
also explain they squints.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna say them.
Yeah, yeah. She uses they, them pronouns. Still there?
What? Hello? Yes?
Oh, hi.
What?
There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, took a second.
Okay, yeah.
Keeps up with them.
Yeah, okay. We walk in the burgeoning evening darkness, selectively illuminated by neon, until we reach the wealthier side of town.
Alright, be cool. I told our contact to meet us quickly and quietly.
Who's the contact?
You'll see.
Now that I'm thoroughly confused, we slip into the entrance. The interior of the building is opulent, but Joe hustles us through without stopping to look around. I can't help but stare at the gilded walls, pristine card tables, and glimmering slot machines. Whoa.
I said to be cool, Muscles. Sacha is one of the trickiest in the world. Trickiest? Yeah, trickiest in the underworld. This place is built to hit eyes.
Like the criminal underworld? They snicker a little.
Yes, Farah, the criminal underworld.
I didn't know that you were involved in that kind of thing.
Well, now as my assistant, you are too. So be cool.
Damn it. I shake off my sense of apprehension as best as I can and follow them as they enter through a pair of subtle yet well-outfitted double doors.
Oh hey, fancy seeing you here.
The gray-haired gentleman loitering in the elegant office within waves us over.
Conrad, hey, what's doing? Prepping for the opening still, but now talking with you. Who is this? A buddy, here to assist me.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. So, what's the deal? You wanted to talk? Yeah, I appreciate you making your time for me. Us. How's the equipment working out? Fine so far.
It would make sense that someone working in a casino with underworld connections would want security. But I can't make heads or tails of where Joe is going with this.
Did you really come all this way over here just to ask how things were going? I could have filled out a customer satisfaction form or something. Har, we were in the neighborhood. Seriously, have you had any glitching, any issues with the units? No, nothing, seriously.
There's something in his tone that seems off.
Intimidating him or coercing him? These both seem kind of similar.
Yeah. Let's do coerce.
Okay, are we gonna punch him or threaten to punch him?
If I was a lackey for a powerful casino owner, I certainly wouldn't be immediately forthcoming about anything weird going on. I've got to try to say something. Look, maybe someone else noticed something that you didn't.
I like that her right pushed in front.
Oh, yeah. Ask around for us? He sighs, shrugging.
Sure. I'll keep my ears to the ground. I appreciate your time. Let me know if anything changes, alright? Will do.
We turn to take our leave, but as we do, Conrad pipes up.
Come to think of it, I do know what happened. I do know that there was some freaky accident that just happened this morning a few blocks from Stephanie. If you're looking for weird stuff, that'd certainly be it.
Joe purses their lips.
Interesting. Thanks, Conrad.
Conrad's hot too, in like an evil kind of way.
Yeah, he's got like the like a silver fox thing going on, but if the fox were evil.
Yeah. In a minute, we're back out on the street, away from the hypnotic glamour of the casino. Joe and I quickly make our way over to Persephone's.
Old Persephone.
Bond villain vibes. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if something happened near Persephone's, I bet I know someone who knows about it.
Oh?
Don't look so surprised. I have friends. Joe laughs, pats my back.
I guess you might be a benefit to this investigation after all.
You guess? You invited me.
Shh. Take me to this friend of yours.
I know that they accosted us earlier on in the game, but I really like Joe.
Yeah, Joe slaps.
Yeah.
Wow, this is nice. Would you believe that I never have the urge to go to a nightclub?
Me neither, usually. But the company's nice. Nice looking.
You mean your mysterious friend? Or me?
Oh, we're flirting. You, obviously.
Oh ho ho, flattery will get you everywhere. Farah, hey.
Fancy seeing you here.
How's your day been? Oh, and who's your friend?
It's been interesting. This is Joe.
Howdy. Can I grab you two something?
No, not right now. I just had a question for you.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Have you seen anything odd recently? Maya fixes me with a look.
Odd how?
I can hear Joe sigh just behind me.
What she means is that there was an accident nearby earlier. Ringing any bells? Oh, yeah, God. That was horrible. We caught some of it on the external cameras earlier, I think. You did? We should have, at least. The bouncer knew about it before anyone else did inside. And he's usually manning security during the daytime.
Do you think we could possibly see the footage?
Sorry, but why would you want to see that?
Are we being too trusting if we tell her the truth?
Maybe. Maybe we should evade the question?
Yeah.
Not lying.
But it's not truth in either. I can't possibly tell Maya the truth. Not now.
Ooh?
Oh my god, we went up a whole intelligence point.
Intelligence.
We're slightly less stupid. It's sort of a private matter. I wouldn't be asking unless it was absolutely necessary. She looks over Joe and I for what feels like an age.
I suppose I could bring you back. Just for a minute. You're lucky my boss is out for the evening.
I breathe a sigh of relief, and I can tell Joe does too. Thank you so much. You have no idea how useful this is to us.
Don't mention it. Seriously, you can't go around telling people I let you into the security area. Promise, we won't tell a soul.
She ushers us back down a hallway that's nearly entirely hidden behind the bar, where a screen terminal is waiting.
Let me pull it up. Hold on.
Joe shoots me a significant look, eyebrows raised.
There you go.
She presses play, and the footage of the street corner just outside Persephone's plays. So, this is outside the entrance?
Yeah, it's good to keep an eye on the lines outside when it gets really busy.
People wander by in the midday sun until a man wanders onto the street, staring at someone out of frame. The video distorts, glitches, its pixels pulling themselves apart.
Ah, damn.
Is this it?
I've never seen it do anything like this.
In a few seconds, the video resumes, crystal clear, except a horrible accident has appeared on screen.
Conrad wasn't joking. Yeesh, that's grisly.
The man who had been wandering through the street was clearly hit by a speeding car. Also, Dark Rising 93, thank you for the raid.
Oh, thank you. So, fucking F's in chat for that guy.
For the guy who got hit by a car?
Yeah.
His body is crumpled on the ground, limbs sticking out at unnatural angles, the car dented behind him. I think we should go.
He's a S-human. A S-human?
Yeah,
Human?
I think S-human.
Yeah.
Schumann?
Newman. Yeah, that's enough.
Maya disconnects the video with a tap on the screen, and the terminal goes black once more. She leads us away from the surveillance area and back outside the club. Thanks for this, Maya.
I don't know why you need to see something like that, but if anyone asks, you didn't see it here. Won't say a word, promise. And thank you. Stay safe out there, you two. Will you let me know if any other weird glitching like this happens?
She nods curtly and disappears, melting back into the pink-lit interior of Persephone's.
Like Homer melting in bushes.
Okay, what the hell was that?
You get it now? Something weird is going on here, and it's affecting technology. And it has something to do with S-humans. I know that it does.
But didn't you say that this was about disappearances?
I'm kind of starting to think that S-humans are disappearing because something's happening to them.
Wait. This is kind of a big jump. And you're saying this is all related to your security systems somehow?
Look, I'm not saying that I'm special or anything. But I'm just the first one noticing it because whatever's happening is fucking with my tech. Could be happening to other people too, and nobody's noticed it. Point is, it's bad for business, and super fucked up.
If there's something going on with us humans and technology behaving in ways it shouldn't, I find myself wondering if Joe should know about the gods.
The what?
If they know already. The gods?
Excuse me now?
Something stops me from saying anything. No, give us the lore dump. I know it's wrong to keep secrets from them, but...
I wonder if the gods have fuck all to do with this.
Oh, you know about that? Joe scoffs.
I mean, yeah, clearly. What kind of investigator / security expert would I be if I didn't? It's all, oh, Joe, take off the tinfoil hat, until there's actually a network of all-powerful entities playing chess with our lives while everyone else is playing checkers. Don't get me started.
They prod me in the chest with an accusatory finger.
And frankly, the fact that you and half the other S-humans I meet are all so blasé about it as to not be telling all the humans you meet is a little fucking weird. Don't you think?
I don't really know how to respond to that. I think we can agree that it's weird.
Yeah.
It's definitely weird.
Totally. Like, why does everybody just accept this bizarre, complicit bullshit as default, right? I know I screwed some of those words up.
They have a point. It's just not one I'd ever considered. Not really.
Anyway, the gods fucking suck. And we're gonna find out exactly how they're connected to this.
I'm with you on that.
It's getting pretty late, but thank you for coming with me today, Farah. I know that we didn't go after Amani much, but...
Please, don't mention it. I hadn't thought about Imani when I was with them. You were right. I don't know why she called me, but it can't be for any good reason. Joe's guess that she had been trying to bait me into God's knows what had started to seem more and more likely the more it sunk in. I don't want to be trapped in that kind of dynamic. Joe nods, but their expression hints at concern.
We'll keep an eye out. I promise.
They grab my forearm and give it a light squeeze. My heart thuds, and I realize that I've had more fun with them than I've had in ages. You still gonna need some more help investigating?
Absolutely.
They grin up at me, and it's incredibly charming.
Without you, I'd never have gotten to see that footage from Persephone's. You're invaluable.
Wow, invaluable?
Yep, no question. Also, you're great to talk at. Excellent listener material, because God knows I talk enough for 2 people.
I can't help but laugh at that.
Okay, you must be getting really punchy if you actually find my jokes funny. So I'm gonna head home.
That's probably a good idea.
Come by the shop tomorrow morning sometime and we'll strategize.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Joe. As I turn to walk back to my apartment, I realize that when I first met Joe outside the hospital, their eye scan info had never finished loading. As they walk away, I initialize a scan. Their scan shows up relatively normal. But some of the letters look odd. Like some of the pixels are getting warped a little, almost scrambled.
I think we should make a note to that.
Yeah.
Oh. Strength 8.
Yeah, we're so strong.
Strong eyeballs.
I have to ask them about it tomorrow. Something tells me that there's something off about Joe. No, but they're so hot.
Yeah, come on. They probably just have one of those, like... Have you seen those scarves or masks that you can get that have a pattern that fucks up, like, photographs or facial recognition things?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They probably just have that.
Hot people can't be nefarious. You're so right.
Yeah.
Shaking off the odd feeling brought on by the eye scan, I make my way back to the apartment. Despite all the thoughts of conspiracies in the underground of dead S-humans, I fall asleep almost instantly. Are we a honk shoo snore, or a honk me?
I think we're a me. Oh, okay. I guess that's the end of the test build, sample build, preview build. That was it. Yeah, same. I was about to message Andrew and be like, "Hey, how much of this are we allowed to play? Because I want to play more."
Yeah, no, this is so good.
Really good. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Jason Alexander of Seinfeld fame. Different Jason Alexander, probably.
Oh, this was so cool.
Yeah. Highly agree. Yeah, they're just autistic. Joe is probably not evil.
Oh, I'm gonna wishlist it on Steam right now, otherwise I will forget because I have the memory of a peanut. Oh, I wish there was more.
Yeah. Credits? We just saw these, right? Yeah.
It just says coming soon. We don't have a release date quite yet.
Yeah, their Twitter says fall of 2022. Oh my god, there's so much left to unlock.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there are a bunch of things we didn't unlock early on because of the choices we made.
Choices in life.
Oh my god.
Do you think that you get different, like, dialogue and options if you're Sam?
I was wondering that too. Like, are you, like, is everyone switched, like, to be male so that it stays queer, or? replay it, but call someone else. Ooh.
I will say that I think sadly my quick saves overwrote anything.
Or nor.
So we'd have to start from the beginning. But yeah, shout out to Perfect Garbage for the promo copy of the game. This was really fun, and frankly, I would love to stream it when it fully comes out with...
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah. A lot of fun. I got to break out my voices. I think some of those were recycled Night in the Woods voices for me. But
yeah, this was super fun.
Yeah, highly enjoyed.
Or it's like, oh my god, I know it's like they're still not done with it yet, but also please give me more.
Yeah. Also, thank you to everyone watching, both for watching and supporting the channel and the network, but also for sticking through these technical issues. I'm not sure what is wrong.
Yes, thank you to everyone here. We love you, but especially you.
Yeah, you.
You.
Greg.
You know who I'm talking about. It's you.
So I think that's gonna do it. Nicole, where can they find you online?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at Pagliacci, as in the sad clown.
And I am at Punkdyke, Punkdyke. And you know what, Nicole? Really can't believe nobody had that at yet.
Oh my god, it's so surprising. And yeah, if you liked hanging out with us, check us out on Twitter at the 3LW Podcast. That's the number 3LW Podcast. And you can listen to us talk about romance novels.
Yep. All right, well, we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Love you.